It's your boy Fable34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Community. This one is Season 5, Episode 7. How's it going, everybody? Cheers to those characters who are no longer with us. Finishing off the second half of Season 5, so let's see how things go. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, guys, in case you're interested, links in the description down below to join the Discord, to join in the convos, into the pop emojis. We actually have quite a few. The crisis alert, we have quite a few. And of course, links in the description down below if you're interested to join the Patreon page. That being said, yeet.
You've come to respect me.
Sure.
Well, get ready to stop.
Please
Help. Have you met the women that do like me, Jeff? Neither have I, but trust me, they're bad people.
Fine. Find a cause so tragic. Are you writing this down?
Okay. And we agree that teachers should get a 10-minute head start at the job fair. Any other items?
It's Friday night.
Benefit show at the Forefront Theatre in Riverside for starving children.
Oh.
They shouldn't have redesigned that costume. Keep your heads in the sand if you want.
Are you really the one that needs help here, Winger?
Yeah, should we write a check to the Jeff Foundation?
Okay. Maybe I'll go.
God bless you.
Cool, so.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Also, good to have Duncan back. He was sort of just gone for like a whole 2, maybe 3 seasons? Yeah, he was gone for quite a while.
McDonald's?
Oh, just think about that.
Hello? Well, look, if you're gonna just yell at me, why are you doing this? This is not happening to you, okay? It's happening to us. Well, then let me be the one
Is this a show?
to do this.
Is there an audience? Yeah.
My mother used to tell a story about how she killed a chicken. Hong Kong.
Oh,
Do you
God.
like the theater, Ian?
And the moment she needs a shoulder to cry on, bam!
Have fun circling my former lover, waiting for her to cry.
One of my heroes, Britta Perry.
Oh.
I have ever had the honor of imitating, so...
Wow,
Oh, God.
I'm not a hero. I'm a high school dropout and a bartender, so don't listen to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a serious problem.
That had better be true.
Cool. Cool.
No! Like, it doesn't, like I was gonna say, like, him going off of this, his own kick puncher thing, awesome. But the kick puncher has always been a Troy and him thing. So whomst does he enjoy kick puncher with now? I mean, me, I guess I'm here with you, buddy, but damn.
I am Kick Puncher. You are in violation of future law. What are you doing?
What?
What's happening here?
You and me bonding. Check it out. Initiate ballistic foam.
Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Oops.
What the hell?
Sorry. What are you doing?
Honey?
Something nobody ever does.
But I have to go.
But you can't. Huh? Isn't that crazy? You ever been grounded? You ever
That
been
is crazy.
punished? Kicky punch movie is that from? The ones you've seen? Or the one I'm gonna watch you miss?
Yo! He just bodied up and let's go! Well, not let's go, but like, this is crazy. This never happens.
Let's eat cookies and ice cream and dress in pajamas in the middle of the day. I watched my third wife die.
You think I'm spoiled because it's never occurred to anyone to do this? You're not the Marco Polo of bullying me. I destroyed something valuable?
He is a duck.
Uh-oh.
Since the 1997 fire, 24 people died.
Wow, you guys did sell out.
I should introduce myself to her friends. Yes, something about everybody liking her turns me on. It's a problem I have. I hated Reese's Pieces before E.T. ate them for an hour.
Okay. An hour.
Are you duck drawing's a secret? Is that why you do them when nobody's around?
Is the opinion of a man-child in cardboard pants.
Kick Puncher was a cop before he became a cyborg.
Or do you act like this because somebody stuffed you in a locker? Is that the idea?
Other way around.
Which one were you laughing at?
We're ghosts?
The janitor out there told me you died in 1997.
Janitor?
Those guys in there told me that you're the one that died in the fire, and you're a ghost.
And you just believed them?
Come on, guys, we gotta start taking risks again.
Oh, well, that's convenient for the one with nothing to lose.
Oh, Britta, how many people have you fed this year besides yourself?
Janet.
No, look, I spent enough time feeling bad. Fight the power.
I just feel so bad for Britta.
To go.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh my.
I have to practice drawing the duck from different angles. It's hard when his back's turned 3/4 because of the beak.
Well,
It's a good apology. You're a good kid. Go ahead, hurt my feelings.
oh, you have feelings, huh? Have you considered putting them into your work? Your cartoons are monuments to joylessness, nervously assembled jokes based on nothing from your life or anyone's life. I'm yelling, you're not talented. You made me miss my movie. You made me miss my movie. In the words of your hacky duck, what the hell?
Wow. Wow.
Each other longer than anybody, huh? I always forget that. I guess because you guys don't really act like friends.
Well, I think you should go home.
Just vulnerable enough to do something really stupid. What's wrong?
That's a pretty funny save.
What are you doing?
I want to say something.
You want to be film partners? Yeah, I think I may be able to help. Sit down.
And now the new pairing is, yeah. Yo, shout out to
drank
Hickey.
scotch.
Shout out to Hickey. Honestly, for a character like that to come in and make his way into the show so late into the game, they did a great job of developing him, honestly. Because he could have easily fell flat. And I didn't even think he would be that great so far.
Millimeter don't make no difference. Bullet just kind of kill you.
Bullets just kind of kill you. Are you quoting something? Can I use that?
Oh, hey, how was your night?
Almost feel left out.
Well, we've had our share of focus lately.
You guys believe in ghosts? And if you do?
Yeah, you were there.
What do you mean? Of course I was.
I guess we just didn't see you.
Am I a ghost?
Well, the ants were people. The queen ant...
What if I don't exist?
Oh, I got this. Go home, light some candles, and take a bath.
Okay, coolsies.
Don't know what I would do for
Old Time Photos Club 2014.
Salsa on tacos? Read my mind.
Oh.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ah.
No. Well, no. Not as well. Okay. You just. Okay.
Let me buy Ruben mine! I wouldn't do that! Why did I do that?
That was really some really good yes ending there. And that was my reaction video to Community. This one was season 5, episode 7. And I thought that was such a great episode of Community. Really impressed with the routes they decided to go with that. There's quite a few things that stood out to me this episode. One had to have been the interactions between Hickey and Abed. Well, those are probably some of the best back-to-back interactions, because we're going to uncharted territory with Abed. Abed as a character almost has been not limited, because he is a very dynamic character, but he hasn't had maybe the most growth at times because of Troy and their relationship. While I do love it, this is the first time we're really seeing him being pushed by a new character like Hickey, and I thought the way that they wrote those sequences were just brilliant. Plus the performance by Danny, one of his best, I think, in the entire series. It's got to be up there with in Annie in the Imagination Emporium, or the My Dinner with Andre sequences. This is up there with that, in my opinion, just because he is at such a vulnerable place. And I think that was a common theme this episode between Abed's storyline, between Britta's storyline, which I'll touch upon in a second, even Chang too. So that was an interesting element to this episode. And I just thought the way they balanced the idea of Hickey's cartoons, which we've talked about briefly, which I'm glad they didn't make that just a throwaway. They actually decided to make that a crucial part of his character and sort of bring that back. And just the way that they brought up their interactions with one another, the way that it escalated, Abed just losing complete composure here and then trying to show empathy, but it not necessarily being the most effective. Just some really great back and forth performances. I was just really impressed. And I guess we really get to see Abed be as angry as possible. And I mean, considering he just lost his best friend, and we're sort of seeing him sort of dealing with these feelings of isolation and loneliness, especially with somebody who's trying to teach him a lesson, as Hickey sort of said, because he has seen them for the past 5 years. He was trying to teach him a lesson, and just watching those interactions, especially knowing Abed for these past 5 years, whatever it's been, 5 seasons, it was kind of hard to watch. And but now they have a friendship that's growing, and I thought it was just brilliantly played off, and I thought it was written extremely well. Just for the Hickey and Abed development, I thought this episode was fantastic. Apart from that, you know, some of the other 8 and, you know, 1, 2, you know, 4, they had a couple storylines going on. I thought the idea of Chang performing in front of this audience was hilarious. One of his better storylines that we've seen in recent memory. The whole ghost element to it was kind of silly as well, but I didn't find it to be ridiculous. I actually found it funny. Like the old-timey 2014 photo is hilarious. Duncan had a surprising amount of screen time here, and him being a focal point. And I actually really liked how they decided to, instead of going for, you know, just trying to get at Britta's storyline, they developed their friendship, because they have, that is so true. They've known each other the longest in the series, but they didn't come across as friends. I liked how they decided to, you know, let's just make this about them bonding. You know, Britta's storyline was her learning, maybe her anarchist friends back in the day. And I felt bad. I felt so bad for Britta too, you know, revelation that her friends are douches to her. Like overall, I thought this episode was funny, balanced off some decent emotions with our characters at some vulnerable points, and even Chang too. He was in a tough situation, and they didn't even play that phone call off as jokes. Like that was the insight to, I guess, his divorce, which the latest updates with that, and some more serious element. Just before we got into the regular sort of Chang, you know, nonsense. So I even appreciated how they touched upon some sort of serious elements and vulnerable moments, even with Chang in this episode. But this is a solid episode of Community, in my opinion. Had some great character developments here with Hickey and Abed. Britta had some good character beats here as well, and Chang brought in some surprisingly good laughs. But that was Community Season 5, Episode 7. What do you think about this one, guys? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I did note, like, Danny, and I think Abed, you can really see the effect that, you know, I cloned Abed. It's really weighing on him, and I felt bad. Once I saw him in the Kick Puncher outfit, I just, you know, getting all these, you know, feelings. Puts me right in his shoes. I'm like, fuck, he doesn't have his best friend anymore. He doesn't have that support system, and he's just pairing him up with Hickey is a good job. And like I said in the middle episode, I think he's such a great addition to this series to balance out, you know, some of the things that they've lost. So with that being said, guys, that was Community Season 5, Episode 7. As always, if you enjoyed this, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.